Hey everybody, it's Cindy from Ask Nurse Cindy, and happy, what is today? I guess it's Wednesday night. It's around 8 o'clock and I'm at a conference in Dallas at the Gaylord. Let me open the door and let you see where I'm at. So I will try to turn the phone around for just a minute and let you see just how beautiful this place is at Christmas time. So I'm at the Gaylord Hotel Texan, the Gaylord Texan in Dallas, Texas. And there's Santa down there getting pictures. And there's a beautiful tree and all these lights. So I was thinking about you guys tonight. It's been sort of crazy at work. Let me come back in because it's loud out there. And just thinking about when you feel like quitting. Let me get a seat here. Sometimes it might be helpful to remember why you started. So, and while it's very much applicable to gaining health and losing weight following the ketogenic diet, it can be for anything. It can be for going back to school. It can be for changing jobs. It can be for organizing your closet. But in our context tonight, and feel free to share this with whoever you want, when you feel like quitting, because holidays are tough, they're stressful, there's a lot going on, there's a lot of family dynamics, there's a lot of opportunity for hurt feelings. So when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. What was it that prompted you to look for a solution? What was it? Where were you in your life when you started this ketogenic or low-carb way of eating? What was it that prompted you? And try to remember that and think, what was my life like? Because sometimes at the holidays, or even just because maybe the scales aren't moving, it can become quite discouraging. You can feel overwhelmed. You're like, why am I bothering? I just need to quit. I just need to go back. So I guess tonight's about go back to what? For me, it would be go back to a life of sneaking food, of sneak eating, of hiding things, of constantly searching out food, much like a drug seeker would search out drugs. It was a life of exhaustion and lethargy and irritability and headaches 5 days out of 7 when I woke up. It was being 75, 78 pounds, depending on the day on my scales, heavier than I am today. It would be a life that was really bound up by constantly searching for food, for that quick hit. And so if you feel like giving up, I just want to encourage you tonight. This isn't about macros. This isn't about the diet. This is about what's going on between your ears. Because this space right here, these 4 or 5 inches, are the most important determinant of if you will or you won't reach whatever goals it was that got you to start this. So if you feel like quitting, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and think back whether it was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. It's been about 2.5 for me. What was it that caused you to be dissatisfied enough? Because you don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. And I want you to know that you're worth it and you have value intrinsically, whether the scales are moving or not, whether you fell off the wagon 4 times in the last 2 hours or not. You are worth fighting for yourself. There's nobody here who's going to do it for you. Think back, why did I start? If I quit, what will my life become? If I go back to eating all those carbs and just eating willy-nilly, and I'm preaching to myself, it's a very stressful time of the year right now. There's a lot going on with my job. There's a lot going on just in life. Feeling like I'm not here enough for you guys, feeling like the demands of work and trying to run Ask Nurse Cindy with 52,000 people liking me, friending me, whatever it is, that I should be doing more than I'm doing. So I understand. I'm at a conference, very little choices, no choices during snack time other than water or coffee. But I was prepared and I brought my stuff. But there's every reason in the world that we could give ourselves an excuse to go back. It's just not worth it. It's worth it. You're worth it. I'm worth it. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. Will we struggle and stumble or stall or all those S words? Yes, of course. But you know what? I think if we can reset, take that deep breath. I was showing some people that haven't seen me in a while because I'm at a conference and I haven't seen some of these people, 4, 5, 6, maybe even from last year. And they're all like, so I pulled out my phone And probably 4 or 5 times tonight, I showed them what I looked like 2.5 years ago. And those that have known me for that long look at the picture and they look at me and they go, oh my God, I don't remember. Until you showed that to me, I don't remember you that way. And the people that didn't know me, that are recent to my company and didn't know me other than for the past couple of months, they look at me and they go like, that wasn't you. And they look at it again, they go, yeah, that was you. So I want to encourage you tonight. Don't give up. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, or stay determined that no matter what, no matter if I stumble, no matter if somebody's trying to push food on me, no matter if I'm wrapping presents till 2 in the morning or my budget's tight and I don't know what to do, don't go back to carbs. For me, it was a lifetime of misery. For me, it was a lifetime of never being satisfied for more than an hour, constantly searching for that next hit, that next high. It is truly, for me at least, truly was an addictive lifestyle. I was talking to a physician last night that we were having dinner with, and I said I was a hyper responder to carbohydrates. So when carbohydrates would hit my bloodstream in the form of glucose or fructose, I would have this very rapid and very major release of insulin. And then my blood sugar would plummet down, and as I felt that roller coaster going down, I was hangry, I was irritable, I started really getting almost frantic to find food to get myself back into that sort of, whatever the upswing was, that few minutes, maybe 30 minutes where I felt satiety, where I felt satisfied. I don't want to go back there. And think through, add some things. Tell me what it is. Why did you start? And do you want to go back to whatever it was that caused you to run from that? So that's all it is. It's a short video. I just wanted to let you know that if you think about quitting, take a few minutes, take some deep breaths, literally do that 3, 4, 5 breathing we were talking about the other day, where you breathe in for the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. You hold that for the count of 4, and you exhale for the count of 5. Calm yourself down. Remember why you started. Maybe go get a little bit of salt, pop it in your mouth, swallow some water, because a lot of times our cravings are actually due to a low sodium content or low electrolytes. Set a timer for 5 minutes, and during that 5 minutes before you eat that food, list for yourself, why was it I started? What caused me to start this? What was it that I was trying to avoid or get away from? Was it inflammation? Was it joint pain? Was it headaches like I was suffering? Was it weight? Was it lack of ability to concentrate? Was it constant lethargy or exhaustion? Many of us are going to have many reasons that low carbohydrates or keto eating have been the answer for us. So I just want to remind you that you're so worth it. You are so worth feeling good about yourself. And please don't let the scales be the sole determinant of what's working, or what is the measurement that you're going to use. My old water balloon video that has like 1.8 million views now was when I just started in my sister Debbie Stokes' front yard, and I was talking about that the scales can't be what we rely on, that our fat cells will hold on to water and then we'll whoosh. But in that video I talk about, I'll probably repost it. I should probably repost it because you can laugh at when the water hits the tree and it splashes me and I start laughing so hard. But anyway, if I had quit then, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank each of you for coming on when I'm online, for the kind words that you offer, for sharing this on your page or in your group, because we're in this together. And the more we can share with each other, the more we can encourage each other, the more we can say, you're doing a great job. Screw the scales, pardon my language. Heck with the scales. How are your clothes fitting? How's your energy? How's your joint pains? Are you sleeping better at night? Are you having less irritable bowel type of symptoms? What is it that caused you to go there? And do you want to go back just because you've hit a rough patch, or because the season's stressful, or because those stupid scales are not moving? You're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. You know, if we fall, just fall forward. You know, Abraham Lincoln has a quote I just read the other day, And he said, you know, he was tall, very lanky, had a lot of joint issues. And he said, wherever I walk there slowly, but I never walk backwards. I think there's a lesson for us there. Wherever we go, even if it's slow, even if it's like, man, things aren't going the way I wanted them to, don't walk backwards. Don't go back. If you need to add a few more carbs over the holidays or make some extra keto treats, that's okay. But don't throw in the towel. Don't quit. You're worth it. Feel free to share this. Know that I don't have my glasses, so I can't really, well, I've got glasses, but I think they're so smudged I can't see. Oh, no, they're bad. I can't even see through. Clearly, I need to clean my glasses. But anyway, so I stole away from the, we are in this team building thing tonight. I stole away for a few minutes because I just wanted to encourage you. I just had it heavy on my heart for someone who feels like it's not worth it and they feel like quitting. You're worth it. Don't quit. Give it another day. Give it another day. Drink some water. Get a good night's sleep. So much of this season we're not getting enough rest, especially as women, especially if we're mothers or grandmothers and we're working, whether that's working from the home or working outside of the home. But you guys are worth it. If I could read your comments, I would. Know that I'll go back and read through them once I clean my glasses. And I just wanted to tell you guys you're worth it, and I'm here for you. We're here for each other in this community. If you're having struggles, share them if you feel comfortable enough doing that. And those of you that have been keto for a while, pitch in and encourage your fellow folks that are on this journey to better health, because my page is about informed self-care. If you've ever looked up at the top, I talk about informed self-care, that as we learn, as we share with each other, as we teach ourselves and educate ourselves, we can make decisions about our future. And no matter where you are in your health today, you don't have to stay there. It will get better. Time will pass. I looked at those pictures tonight and I couldn't believe how far I'd come. I still got a ways to go, but guess what? It's a great journey and I'm going to enjoy it. At the end, when I finally get to my goal weight, that'll be great. But in the meantime, I'm here for you and I want you to know I care about you. I'll go back and I'll read the comments when I can, when I'm especially on my computer and I can actually see. But you guys have a great night. Feel free to share this. Take care. Bye-bye.